Hey everybody. If you're new to the group, I'm Jason Cocking. I'm one of the lead instructors at one of the most reputable racing schools on the planet. And more important than that, if you're in this group, I teach talented race car drivers struggling to get the race wins and top 5 finishes that they're looking for consistently by being better prepared and ultimately changing their approach to both performance and how they attack competition. What we're going to be talking about today is mistakes. And I know what you're thinking. I sure hope that he talks about mistakes because it's in the title of the video, okay? The reality is that one of the most common mistakes that I see people making is just repeating the mistakes that they're making, whatever it is. I've had a lot of guys tell me that when somebody passes them, kind of the red mist descends and they start overdriving the race car and making a ton of mistakes instead of staying calm and picking things out and learning from that guy in front of them so they can kind of chase him down and potentially make a pass back on them, right? If that sounds like something you do, or maybe you're bad in qualifying, or you get bad starts on a regular basis, whatever it may be, if you're not making some changes and figuring out how to overcome those mistakes, odds are you're not going to have better finishes that you've already been having. So what I help guys to do is A, identify what those mistakes are, and then B, and most importantly, understand how to kind of reprogram and rewire themselves to adjust and fix and not make those mistakes again, right? So take a minute and kind of think about what mistakes you might be making over and over again. And if you're not getting the finishes that you're really looking for, if you're not finishing in the top 5 regularly, or if you're finishing 10th to 15th, whatever it may be, if you're going to the racetrack with the same approach and you're not changing stuff on the car or changing the way you drive or how you approach things, do you expect to really get different results, right? Some of these mistakes might not even feel like mistakes, but if you're getting the same finishes that you got last week or the week before, and you're finishing 10th on a regular basis, but you want to be running up in the top 5 and being a threat to win races, what are you doing to change that, right? So that can be a mistake in itself. So like I said before, what I do is help guys identify those mistakes and figure out ways and practices and plans to figure out how to change those things, but also how to kind of reprogram and figure out moving forward how to change the habits that they have, okay? Because as race car drivers and as human beings, we are creatures of habit, okay? So I would guess that if you're continuing to make those same mistakes over and over and over, it's probably become a habit for you, right? So how do you change those habits? And that's what I really work with my drivers on. So if you're curious on how I can help you to reprogram that stuff and kind of rewire your programming and the response that you get either when somebody passes you or you're in a situation where you've made mistakes in the past, feel free to comment mistakes below and I'll reach out to you personally and we can book a complimentary motorsports performance breakthrough call where we can go over the ways we can do that stuff, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay smooth, focus forward, and never give up out there, and hopefully you're going fast up front this weekend.